Out some things from the dehydrator because they were needing dehydrating, and I just want to show you what I do with them. So first, and let me introduce you to my Excalibur. I have the economy model, works perfectly fine, 9 tray economy model. Because I tend to be a food peeker, I don't use a timer. I like to look at it, test it, see how it goes, and so it works great for me. It did come with the book. Now I'm not sure if they come with the book anymore, and I like the book as a guide, and I think it helps when you start learning to dehydrate. But I think one thing is you can, just like every other cookbook I have, you can deviate a little bit here and there and make it fit better for your family. But it's a fantastic book. So if you get the deluxe, I know it does come with that. And it's a $35 book, so it's a pretty good value when it comes with the deluxe. Deluxe also has a longer warranty. There's more information about where to find these down below the YouTube channel, or go to our website and you can find them. But I've dehydrated a bunch of grapes that were getting wrinkly already. They weren't molded or anything. So I dehydrated these. They're just going to go easily into a baggie, which is back here. They're easily going into a baggie, and because they're good and big and plump, they'll probably go in muffins pretty soon. But if not, we'll be putting them in a jar with an oxygen absorber to last for years. So they're plump enough, but they're dry enough, just like a regular raisin. That was super easy. Let me give you an idea of what when the grapes get, I showed you how to use them in fruit salad and stuff, but when they just get a little bit soft and they're not going to go well in a fruit salad, I usually pop them into the dehydrator. That's one of those things that deviate from the book. Just like canning, they tell you to look for the best and the most perfect. Because I'm frugal, I want to look for ways to stretch things before it goes bad. So the dehydrator really serves that well. If you're wondering what this is, I do use parchment sheets for things that are going to fall through, but if I'm going to make fruit leather, the sheets work the best. You can't make fruit leather on the parchment sheets. Okay, the other thing, I want to show you what I did. My darling friend Lynette, who is from preppingonabudget.com, gave me 1 billion little hot peppers, and we use hot peppers but kind of sparingly. And so what I did before they would go bad, the ones we had left, is I just threw them on here, stems and all. See if I can find you a good stem. Stem. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is pop off all these little stems, and because I'll probably never use a whole pepper, I'm going to grind them. And you can hear I have a phone call coming in. We keep a specific grinder that we use for spices and not coffee, because it'll of course change in flavors. But the spices, or I'm sorry, the grinder we use for this, we just got it at Walmart. The reason we use it for spices is because you can take the whole thing out and wash it. And so I'm going to grind this up and put the tops in there and show you how that works. Okay, rather than watch me, I'll be right back. I filled up the container here with the pieces of pepper, and I'm going to throw the tops that I took off away. And we're going to grind it. So we're just going to finish these up. Depending on how powdery you want them, which from experience, don't breathe that in. If you can see it. Let's look. Yeah, you can see that. Whew! Wow, clears the sinuses of the dust in the air. Great little tool for using dried herbs, powdered milk. I use the same one though. Is the curled up picker plate. Do not breathe in the hot pepper dust. Can you tell why I don't? There it is. I will be throwing this away unless I do another batch of peppers soon. It's got a little bit of the red flakes in there, which is good because it helps me remember if I don't label it in time. But we'll put a little label on the top that says hot peppers flakes, and then that way it's ready to go in some soups and chilies and other things like that. So I wanted to thank Lynette for sharing hot peppers with me, and that way we stretch her harvest and my pantry, and I appreciate it. Using the Excalibur, you can do all kinds of different things, so I'm going to come back and show you some other stuff later. But for right now, I just want to show you how we stretch the summer harvest for long term. Alright, thanks!